Christmas, everyone. Gosh, can you be another year has just flown by? Well, our Mindy, Mark, Matthew, Misty, and Mocha have really grown since last year's family update memo. Mindy is in her third year of law school at Harvard. She's co-editor of the Harvard Law Review, editor of the yearbook, layout artist for the school paper, captain of the men's soccer team, a mentor teaching English as second language to Balinese children in foster care, and a member of the Massachusetts State Legislature. Go figure. She was elected her freshman year. Mark is as big as an oak. At 6'5", 240, he's almost as big as his little brother Matthew, who's tipping the scales at 290 and topping out just shy of 83 inches. Mark is in his final year at both West Point and the Naval Academy. He'll graduate in June with a double major in nuclear medicine and dance. At this point, he's leaning toward a career in medicine. Our Marky set a Naval Academy record for most touchdown passes thrown in a single season outing. He threw 26 TD passes in the Army-Navy game. He was the quarterback for both teams. The joke around our house is that Marky may have set a school record for the midshipmen, but he beat himself 182-12 in the annual Army-Navy Classic. Matthew, one of our two growing teens, is really a handful, but always a joy. At just under 7 feet and still busting out of shoes every 6 weeks, Matt is the basketball phenom of the high school, scoring a minimum of 75 points a game. He's a straight-A student, a mind-boggling violinist after only 2 years of formal lessons, and the family handyman. But just last week, he fixed the lawnmower, got rid of that annoying squeak in his dad's Infinity Limited Edition 2000, and discovered a way to improve the already amazing picture on our new 136-inch high-definition TV. He's building a race car in his bedroom as I write this. How will we ever get it down the stairs? I mean, really? Teenager 2, Misty Morning, never ceases to amaze us. She is such a businesswoman. We had to put extra phone lines in her room so she could expand her already growing psychic hotline business. According to parapsychologists at Duke University, Misty is the real deal. Look out, Nostradamus, here comes Misty! Misty can see things most people can't and never will. We are encouraging her to use her gifts as long as she maintains her grades and continues her linguistic studies. Our Misty now speaks and writes 7 languages fluently. She just finished her first multilingual book, Time Management for Teens. Mocha, our youngest, is fast catching up with the pack. She excels in a variety of art forms. She plays Mozart flawlessly, creates elaborate mobiles easily as delicate and complex as any Alexander Calder piece. Recently, she presented her dad, our Jeffrey, with a perfect copy of Van Gogh's Café Terrace Ennui, which she must have painted in the wee hours while the rest of us were asleep. We never saw her lift a brush. Needless to say, Jeffrey, the family Van Gogh file, was brought to tears. Who would have ever thought our adopted daughter, rescued from Somalia when Jeffrey was serving as an officer in the reserves, would process such extraordinary skills? I mean, really? As for Jeff and I, life is status quo. Our version. Jeff is gorgeous, loving, respectful, fights me for the privilege of doing the dishes, always leaves the toilet seat down, and is Houdini in bed. Jeff is still head honcho at Mindless Technologies. Goodbye, cable TVs, Kindles, cell phones, and silly touchpads. Ta-da! The iGod is here, the latest miracle from Mindless. MI's new smartphone, the iGod, does everything, and I mean everything. It has an app that I can't wait to use when Jeff and I get some time alone. Ooh la la. I'm still the ultimate volunteer working with the Red Cross, the Junior League, and Mothers Against Nuclear Warfare. I somehow managed to find time to work with my personal trainer and still make it to yoga, Pilates, and tango lessons. Oh, and I'm back to wearing a size 1.6 after backsliding and winding up a size 2. Well, thank goodness I found a new clothing shop that sells designer micro sizes. Well, that's all for now. Have a wonderful holiday. And hey, tell us what your family is up to.